oldest and still the main business street of Manila is the famed Escolta, a congested narrow thoroughfare 5 blocks long, which parallels the river between Plaza Moraga and Plaza Goiti. On it faced most of the fine shops and department stores of the city.
Good morning to everyone. It's your boy Mr. Debonair. So today, short ride lang tayo kasi may pupuntahan din tayo around lunchtime. So ngayon, nandito tayo sa bahay, paalis pa lang. So pinapainit ko lang yung makina nito. Pupunta tayo sa Escolta Manila. So samahan nyo ako. So wala akong helmet mount, obvious naman, pero subukan ko yung best ko na makita nyo yung best view. So samahan nyo ako guys, habang bumabiyahe ako, panoorin nyo tong short intro about Escolta de Manila. In the early 1900s of our Philippine history, Manila was a thriving city with already diverse cultures that included Filipino, Chinese, Spanish, and later on American influence. One of the oldest streets you're going to find is called Escolta Street. This place played an important role in Manila's history. Why? Well, Escolta was a center for commerce back in the day, and a lot of firsts in the Philippine history started here. The first mall in the country, Crystal Arcade, was in this street. The first electric cable car passed through this street from 1903 to 1945 before it was destroyed in World War II. And even the first elevator in the entire country was built in brick building. Syempre, Escolta pa rin. And this is literally just naming a few. If you lived during these times, ito yung place to be kung gusto mong tumambay at makipagsosyalan. In today's time, Escolta holds dear to the Philippine history and now has museums that will tell you hundreds of stories that helped shape the Philippines as you see it today. So maybe now you might be asking, anong kinalaman nito sa pagmomotor? Well, let me tell you another story. So a small group of classic bike enthusiasts came together and decided to hang out at their friend's cafe in Escolta. Some of them you might know and some new to the eye, pero kung bumibisita ka dito tuwing linggo ng umaga, makikilala mo ang iba't ibang taong enthusiast of anything classic, and that means motorcycles and cars. Pero bago ang lahat, okay, so when you get here to Escolta, self-service siya sa ngayon. You can see very compliant naman sila sa COVID protocol. Self-service ang coffee dito, so do it yourself. Nandito si Brother Russell.
Hi, good morning,
Escolta Manila.
Here.
Finally open na ulit sila. Pwede ka na mag-breakfast dito and mag-coffee. So please make sure na kung a-attend kayo rito, follow the proper COVID protocols. Okay? So magko-coffee muna tayo. As you drink your coffee and eat your favorite silog, you'll be entertained by, of course, classic rock and roll with the background of rolling motorcycles arriving to join the scene. So kararating ko lang ng Escolta Manila. So okay na rin ang ganap. Naabutan ko si Russell tsaka si Mark. Hindi kayo autograph doon . So eto nga yung ganap ngayon sa Escolta. Napakaganda ng mga bikes. Yan. May mga parating pa. As you walk around the area, you'll find legendary builds by our local motorcycle craftsmen like Mr. Johnny Lightning, who's well known in the custom build scene. And of course, you'll find mint-condition vintage bikes like Tito Roy's BMW, who's one of the OGs of the Philippine classic bike scene. At syempre, hindi mawawala ang appearance ng RE North sa mga chill tam bikes dito sa Escolta. Custom bikes like this well-built CB750 by Atmaku. The CB750 was one of the winners in the Cafe Racer category in this year's Moto Builds Pilipinas by Makina Moto. This bike is one of the examples of Filipino ingenuity and creativity that we can all be proud of. At syempre, hindi magpapatalo ang vintage cars dito sa Escolta.
May bayad. Ito ang attraction dito. Ano pa po?
Vintage cars like Tito Roger's Ford Model A is truly one of a kind here in the Philippines.
Yeah, so this is what Escolta is all about. You can see the classic cars.
Habang pinapanood mong sumibat ang mga bikes at mga kotse, mararamdaman mo talaga ang pride ng isang Pilipino sa kanilang love for the classics. Katulad ng Escolta, meron talagang mga bagay na hindi mawawala. There is truly no school like the old school. This is Mr. Debonair, and thanks for watching. Please consider to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome travels and moto features in the future. Ride safe and ride soon.